Georgia on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon here at the University of North Georgia. Non-conference action between the Claflin Panthers and the second-ranked North Georgia Nighthawks. Walker McCrary, along with the entire NSN crew, up in the broadcast booth at Haynes and Carolyn Hill Stadium as the Nighthawks get set to host the first of 4 games here at Haynes and Carolyn Hill Stadium this week, a doubleheader against the Panthers, who come in 14-22 on the season, 6-4 out of the SEAC. North Georgia, of course, 40-1 on the year, 10-0 in Peach Belt Conference play. North Georgia has reeled off a massive winning streak since a loss back on March 4th. They have not lost. In fact, they only lost 1 game in the entire month of March. 19-1 in the month of March were the Nighthawks of North Georgia. Claflin, their starting lineup as they are being announced. Kayla Cato will lead things off, followed by Kayla Robinson. LaKaylin Lee will bat third and play center field, followed by Tiaria Norman, the third baseman, who will bat cleanup. The pitcher, Shaqualia German, she'll bat fifth, followed by Chalise Mormon, who will bat 6th. Jada Ames, the shortstop, 7th. The designated player, Mercedes Howes, will bat 8th. Savia Conyers, the right fielder, will bat 9th. Caitlin Mills will be behind the plate catching. She will not bat for the Panthers, who are under the direction of interim head coach Marty Kynard, assisted by Taylor Williams. For the Nighthawks of North Georgia, it'll be Sydney Sprague leading things off, followed by Marley Stowers and Brittany Gillum. Shelby Hammondtree will bat 4th, followed by Kaylin Anthony, who is hitting as well as anybody right now, a team-high .374 batting average for the sophomore. Alicia Frierson will be the designated player and bat 6th. Then Lexi Duncan, the left fielder, will bat 7th, followed by Jordan Deep at 2nd. Hobby Gregory out in center. And, of course, Kylie Smith will be in the circle. We will run through Kylie Smith's stats when we come back from commercial break. We will take that commercial break right now. It's Panthers and Nighthawks on Military Appreciation Day, live from the Hill, here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a red-hot mascot.
Hey, you're on fire!
You bet I am.
Dude, you're on fire!
Oh, yeah!
No, you're on fire! Look behind you!
I'm cool.
That's one way to fire up the crowd, but we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
We're not just a video production company. We're storytellers, and we're on a mission to connect people, inspire change, and capture life's most precious moments. Because it's not only about capturing where you are today, it's about capturing where you're going. So when it's time to create a video, choose Bentley Media, and let us tell your story the way it was meant to be told. Bentley Media, we only film everything.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer. I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer.
I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer.
I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
Back with you here in Dahlonega. A look at the defensive lineup for the Nighthawks. Out in left is Lexi Duncan. In center is Hobby Gregory. In right, Kaylin Anthony. Around the horn from third to first is Stowers, Sprague, Deep, and Gillum. Shelby Hammondtree behind the plate for arguably the best pitcher in the nation, Kylie Smith, the sophomore out of Swanee. 21-0 in 23 appearances. Her other 2 appearances, both saves. .88 ERA. 123 and a third innings of work, 16 runs off 58 hits, 197 strikeouts to just 28 walks. Batters a tough 139 against her. The Nighthawks wearing their USA jerseys, their USA-inspired jerseys, I should say, for the Military Appreciation Day. First pitch is a strike at 254 to Kayla Cada. Team high 374 batting average out of the leadoff spot. 9 home runs, also leads the Lady Panthers. She fouls it off, 0-2. Claflin wearing their Digi Camo jerseys today to help honor Military Appreciation Day. Kylie Wines delivers outside, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 1 for Kylie Smith, 1 down. Brings up Kayla Robinson, junior out of Columbia, South Carolina. First pitch she sees is outside, ball 1. Just inside, 2-0. Umpires for today's game, Sean Schumacher behind the plate, Andrea Thibodeau on the bases. Straight up and foul ground. Hammondtree can't get to it. A nice diving attempt at it. 2-1 the count. Robinson 287 on the year. 4 doubles, 14 RBI. Fouled off, 2-2. High, and the count's full to Robinson. Drawn 6 walks on the season. Swung on and missed on the rise ball, 2 down. Brings up LaKaylin Lee. Where's number 99? Does the junior out of Decatur. Prepped at Miller Grove, batting out of the left-handed batter's box. A half swing fouled off into the Panther dugout. Strike 0-2. Windy here in Dahlonega, but overall a pretty warm day. The wind makes it a lot cooler than it actually is. Here's the 0-2. Slap down the left field line. Stowers going to be unable to get there. Still 0-2. Kylie Wines delivers the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and Kylie Smith sees 3 batters, strikes out 3 batters in the first. We head to the bottom half. Nighthawks coming to bat. Still scoreless here in Dahlonega on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
24 meals under $4, just like in 1934.
$4 was a lot in those days. That can't be right.
Oh, I was there. Back then, you not only got to choose from 24 meals under $4, you also got a shave, a shoe shine, and a new suit. Used to be called Steak and Shake and Shave and Shoe Shine and Suit. They even put it on the sign. Till it broke.
Is that a Steak and Shake suit?
Walter, did this look like a Steak and Shake suit?
Get 24 meals for under $4, only at Steak and Shake.
NCAA TV and marketing rights fees. Where does the money go? Long answer, 96% of the revenue is used to fund 88 championships. and support 1,055 member colleges and universities, who together provide $2 billion annually in financial aid to more than 400,000 student athletes so they can compete and learn. Short answer, we put our money where our mission is.
A look at the Claflin defense. Mormon in left, Lee in center, Conyers in right. Norman and Cato on the corners, Ames and Robinson up the middle. Mills behind the plate, catching for German. She's 0-1 on the year in 3 appearances, 10.8 ERA. Just 10 innings of work, 6 strikeouts to 14 walks, 381 are batters against her. First pitch strike to Sydney Sprague, who's hitting .306. Sydney trying to get back on the hitting track. She struggled as of late in the plate, or in the batter's box rather. That pitch bounces to the backstop. 1-1. Sprague, a senior from Columbus, transfer from Missouri. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2. German winds and delivers. Sprague fouls it off. Sun shining. Few clouds in the sky as the wind blows from right to left on your screens. Here at beautiful Haynes and Carolyn Hill Stadium. High, 2-2. Site of this year's Peach Belt Conference Tournament. Two and two. Sprague gets it into right field, down for a hit. That'll bring up Marley Stowers. Yeah, you can hang out in here. That's good. Stowers hitting .282 on the year. The junior out of Concord, Georgia, West Georgia transfer. First pitch is high, ball 1. One. 2 balls, no strikes to Stowers. Hitting .282 on the year, 5 home runs, 28 runs batted in. That's in there for a strike, 2-1. Sprague at first. And Gillum on deck. The 2-1. Chopped toward first. Cato fields. And safe at first. A little miscommunication there with Cato and Robinson. Cato was going to toss. Robinson ran right past the bag. And just like that, 2-1 and no outs. So here's Gillum, 307 on the year. First pitch to Brittany is inside, ball 1. Senior out of Chiefland, Florida, State College of Florida transfer. The 1-0, high, 2-0. Gillum 5 home runs, 29 runs batted in this year. Second highest on base percentage, just north of 46% of the time. 2-1. Crowd still filing in to the Hill here in Dahlonega on a great day for softball, Military Appreciation Day. Softball team will honor any military members here in attendance in between games. Now 3-1 as Gillum squared to bunt. 3-1, found the outside corner, and the count's full. Wind blowing straight in from center now. Payoff pitch, outside, ball 4, and the ball is going to get away from the catcher, Mills. Sprague will come home to score. Everybody advances on the error, and it's 1-0 North Georgia. So here's Hammondtree with no outs and 2 on. First pitch is high, ball 1. Mills was going to throw down to try and catch the stealing Sprague at third, but after ball 4 was called, she just let go of the ball. The 1-0 gets past, and Stowers will score. Then the toss gets past. Gillum is safe back at third. So 2-0 North Georgia, a runner on third, nobody out on the pass ball. Fouled away. Two and 1. Swung on and missed by Hammondtree, 2 and 2. Sophomore out of Ringgold, hitting .360 on the year, the highest on base percentage at nearly 48% of the time. She's drawn a team high 23 walks this year. The 2-2 outside, and the count's full. Kaylin Anthony on deck. Payoff pitch on its way. Outside, ball 4. So Hammondtree to first. She's going to round first and jog to second. Everybody's safe on the as the stolen base. So Hammondtree steals second. So here's Kaylin Anthony. Ball 1 inside to the sophomore from Hoshton. Anthony pops it up behind first base in foul ground. Making the grab in foul ground was Cato for the first out. Bringing up Alicia Frierson. 316 on the year, 6 home runs, 7 doubles, 20 RBI. First pitch to the designated player, outside, ball 1. Sophomore out of Madison, the former Morgan County Bulldog. One 0 is a little inside, 2-0. As German still trying to find the strike zone here in Dahlonega. Out of Dillon, South Carolina is the Panther pitcher. 5'7" junior, now 2-1 the count. Inside corner, and the count's 2-2. German winds, delivers. Frierson pops it out of play, still 2-2. The 2-2 pitch again. Frierson pops it up down the third baseline. Drifting back is Norman. She can't make the grab. It's a dropped foul ball. Another foul ball. That one gets onto the baseball field just up the hill. Outside, 3-2. Runners on second and third. We're in the bottom of the first, one out. Frierson, sky high. The catch is made by Robinson, 2 down. Brings up Lexi Duncan. First pitch to Lexi is straight up in the air as well. The shortstop Ames is over. She makes the catch and retires the side, but the Nighthawks get 2 runs off 2 hits. They leave 2 stranded with the 2 errors from Claflin. We head to the second inning. Nighthawks 2, Panthers nothing here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative, and inclusive.
It's a process, not a position.
The University of North Georgia
is a state leadership institution.
Here, the leadership
Certificate program is open
To all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge,
gain practical skills, and become a more effective leader.
a more effective leader.
you can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
campus events,
community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities.
Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy,
be part of a team,
Improve your communication,
create an inclusive environment,
and make a difference in your community.
make a commitment to yourself,
And become part
of the Leadership Certificate Program.
because at the University of North Georgia,
You can lead. You can lead.
you can lead.
you can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
Nighthawks 2, Panthers nothing as we get ready to start the second inning of play. Looks like North Georgia's made a change in the outfield. Kelly Kahlert is in right. And in left field is Allison Neely. So those changes have been made. Inside 1-0 to Tiaria Norman. Popped up into the grandstands and it'll be foul. Counts now 3-1. Now 3-2. Smith winds, delivers, inside ball 4. First walk of the game issued by the sophomore brings up the pitcher, Shaquela German. First pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Shaquela on the year. 6 for 18 at the plate. It comes out to a .333 batting average. She sends one deep down the left field line, but it's well foul. 0-2. Anything hit down the left field line is got to have some power behind it to cut through this strong wind. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 4. And it brings up Shalise Norman. Shalise hitting .323 on the year. 6 home runs, 24 runs batted in. She squared to bunt, and a foul ball is going to be called. 1-1. Pops up on the infield. Gillum running over in foul ground and will make the catch for out number 2. First out not by way of strikeout. That brings up Jada Ames. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Now Smith misses inside, 2-0. Inside, 3 balls, no strikes. And Smith misses outside, a rare 4-pitch walk issued by Kylie, and 2 are on with 2 out for the designated player, Mercedes Howes. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Howes hitting .323 on the year. She pops up on the grandstands. It will hit the bleachers harmlessly. 0-2 the count. Swung on and missed, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So Kylie with 5 strikeouts through 2 innings of play. The Panthers leave 2 stranded off the 2 walks issued by Smith as well. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. UNG 2, Claflin nothing here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
As kids fall in love with sports, our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
Jordan Deep will lead things off for the Nighthawks here in the second. The junior transfer out of Buford. Georgia Tech was her first school. First pitch is high, ball 1. Jordan with 4 high school state championships under her belt at the dynasty that Buford High School has built just down the road. Swung on and missed 1-1. Played for a year at Georgia Tech as a Yellow Jacket, then came in to North Georgia last year. The 1-1, sky high out of play, 1-2. And Mills having some issues with the catching equipment. Nighthawks will host Flagler on Saturday at a 1 p.m. first pitch, weather permitting, of course. We will have that doubleheader for you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. It'll be Hall of Fame Day. Former North Georgia softball player Jessica Cohen, one of 5 inductees into the class of 2018. Also, former baseball player Brian Lauderdale. Former men's soccer player Rade Tanaskovic. Former men's soccer coach Guy Oliver. And former basketball player back in the late 1940s, Garland Penholster, will also be inducted into this year's Hall of Fame class. That ceremony will happen on Saturday morning. And then festivities down here at the baseball and softball games on Saturday as well. Again, first pitch scheduled for 1 p.m. against Flagler. We hope you'll join us either in Dahlonega or right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. The 1-2, Deep sends it out to shallow right field. Will it get down? No, it won't, as Robinson runs over to make a great catch. 1 down. Bringing up Hobby Gregory. Game 2 of today's doubleheader, coming at you about 40 minutes after Game 1. A little bit later of a start time for that second game due to the Military Appreciation Day festivities in between games. The 0-1 inside, 1-1. German Wines delivers, fouled out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sprague on deck. Outside goes the pitch to Gregory. 3-2, the count's full. Payoff pitch to Hobby. He bounces outside. And the freshman out of Williamson draws a walk, bringing up Sprague. Sprague with a single, scored on an error. She sends this one to deep right center field, but it won't be deep enough as it stays in the ballpark for Conyers to make the catch for out number 2. Brings up Stowers. Stowers singled, scored on a pass ball. First pitch, runner off, and Gregory easily with a stolen base. Two and 0. Gregory with a big lead off second. Forces a pitch out 3-0, and now German would like to get a new softball from Sean Schumacher. 3-0. .30 pitch is high and outside, gets away from the catcher Mills. And then a run will score. And then Stowers is thrown out at second. The run does score, though, to make it 3-0 as we head to the third inning here in Dahlonega on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
I think so. We head to the third inning here in Dahlonega, 3-0 in favor of the Nighthawks as Claflin comes to bat. They have Savia Conyers due up before flipping the lineup. Conyers, the right fielder, 286 on the year, the junior out of White Plains, Maryland. The only player on the Claflin lineup that is not from either South Carolina or Georgia. Oh, and 1, Kylie out of the wind. Another pitch, swung on and missed. 0-2. And another strikeout for Kylie Smith, number 6 on the day. So 6 of the first 9 batters she faces are strikeouts. So here's Cato. Oh for 1 with a strikeout. The first pitch hits her. Came a little bit too high and tight. Check and make sure that the first baseman Cato's okay. She's going to walk around for a moment. Came in on the wrist. She's shaking it, but she looks to be okay. She's going to step back on first, put back on the batting glove. First pitch to Robinson is in there for a strike, 0-1. Junior out of Columbia. Prepped at Lancaster. 0-2 the count. Outside, 1-2. Got to keep an eye on Cato on the base paths. 10 of 13 in stolen base attempts. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Brings up LaKaylin Lee. Lefty grounds it toward deep at second. She fields, tosses, and got her by a half step, but that is the end of the inning. We head to the bottom of the third here in Dahlonega. Nighthawks on top 3-0 here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Brittany Gillum will lead things off for the Nighthawks as we get going, as there's a new right fielder in the game for Claflin. We'll try and see who that is. First pitch to Gillum is high, ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Gillum. No, 3-0. The wind of the pitch, in for a strike, 3-1. And ball four to Gilly. Her second walk of the day brings up Hammondtree. One ball, no strikes. Popped into foul ground. It's out of play. Counts 1-1. The 2-1 pitch. Shallow center field. In fact, it blows back into second base where Robinson is waiting for the first out. Brings up Kelly Kaler. Kaler hitting .235 this year. 3 RBI, 9 runs scored. First pitch is a strike. Gilly gets the stolen base. Her 8th of the year. Just missed low, 1-1. Pitch gets away. Gilly up to third. Counts now 2-2. Outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Kaler. Junior out of Flowery Branch, the former Falcon. Fouled away. Strike 3 got Kaler looking. And now a pinch hitter will come in for North Georgia. It'll be Lakin Chambers. Chambers on the year hitting .700 in her limited times at the plate. First pitch bounces to her and hits her in the foot. Bringing up Allison Neely. .200 on the year is the sophomore out of Greer, South Carolina. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Deep on deck. There are still numerous fans working their way into the grandstands. A lot of blankets out to protect against the wind. First pitch is outside. Lakin with a stolen base. Now runners on second and third. 2-0 the count. Outside, 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4, Neely will draw a walk to load the bases with 2 outs. And that'll bring Taylor Williams out of the dugout to have a word with Shaquela German. Deep is stepping in. She's 0 for 1 on the day with a pop out. Wind really blowing in. In fact, it's moving the flagpole in center field. First pitch high and outside, ball 1. Hobby Gregory on deck. One and one the count. New right fielder finally got the number on it. It's Nigella Miller, redshirt senior out of Lake City, South Carolina. Transfer from USC Salkehatchie. Two and two to Deep. She pops it up and it is out of play. And it is again a 2-2 count to the second baseman. Payoff pitch to Deep. High and deep down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, it won't, but it does drop foul. Again, the payoff pitch. Deep lines it into left field. That's down. One hop against the wall. 2 runs will score. A third will be waved home. Here comes a play. No, there's not. The shortstop holds it. Nighthawks score 3. It's a bases clearing double, and it's 6-0 North Georgia. So here comes Hobby. Hobby yet to record an official at bat today. She tries to lay down a slap bunt. A diving attempt by Shaquela German, and she's unable to make the catch. Hobby's going to try and run to second, get caught in a pickle. The run will score. Hobby will be tagged out, but the runner scores. It's 7-0 North Georgia. We head to the 4th here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. North Georgia making a steak and shake call to the bullpen. Going for the freshman Lakin Chambers, 5'6" out of Blairsville, former Lady Panther out of Union County. Lakin this year Pretty good freshman campaign. Yes. Tiara Norman will step into the plate. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. She walked her first time up. Lakin 23 1/3 innings of work, .77 ERA, 20 strikeouts on the year. Lined and caught by Jordan Deep, 1 down. Next up, Shaquela German. She struck out her first time to the plate. Grounded to short. Sprague Fields throws out number 2. Chalise Mormon coming to the plate now. Junior out of Union, South Carolina. In for a strike, 0-1. In for a strike again, 0-2. Chambers going to work. Grounded foul. Well, still 0-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And Chambers strikes out Mormon to complete a perfect 4th inning of work. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Nighthawks lead at 7-0 here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a red-hot mascot.
Whoop, whoop. Hey, you're on fire! You bet I am.
Dude, you're on fire!
Oh, yeah!
No, you're on fire! Look behind you!
I'm cool. I'm cool.
That's one way to fire up the crowd. But we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I'm a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer. I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer. I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
Sydney Sprague will lead things off. She sends one high and deep to left center. Back it goes. First pitch home run for Sydney Sprague. Stayed in the park? Oh, look, it must have hit the top of the wall. Pitch hit the top of the wall, actually. Looking right into the sun from our broadcast position, it looked like it went out, but it stayed in, and Sydney got a triple out of it. First pitch, a ball to Stowers. That one's sent up in the air to right center. Sliding, but not making the catch. Stowers is going to stand on second with a double. And Sprague will score. Now it's 7-0. New left fielder for Claflin is Jamela Thomas. And that brings up Brittany Gillum. One and 0 to Gillum, who still is looking for her first official at bat today. Stowers moves up on the passed ball. So the Nighthawks now lead at 8-0. Just have to get through the top of the fifth without surrendering a run. Gillum high and deep. Will it stay in the ballpark? Yes, it will. Sacrifice fly works to perfection as Miller makes the catch. Stowers comes to the plate, so still Brittany does not get an official at bat as the sac fly works. One out for Hammondtree. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Hammondtree grounds to third. It was fair. Hammondtree rounds first, going to head for second. Will she try and stretch it to a triple? No, she won't. A one-out double for the catcher. Brings up Kelly Kaler. First pitch is a ball to Kelly. Struck out in her first plate appearance. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Nine to nothing. Second-ranked North Georgia leads it. They've scored in each frame. Kaler pops it up. The third baseman makes the catch. That's Norman for out number 2. So here's Lakin Chambers, the pitcher. First pitch is a ball. Outside, 2-1. Bounces to the plate, 3 balls and 1 strike. Swung on and missed. The count's full on Lakin. The 3-2 pitch. High ball 4. So Lakin draws the walk. That'll bring up Allison Neely. Two and 0 to Neely. Counts now 2-1. Up a high 3-1 to Neely. Kara Groover stands on deck. She hopes to get a swing. Three one is on the outside corner. 3-2. Runners will be off on the pitch. So there are 2 outs. Outside, and the bases are loaded for Kara Groover. And Marty Kynard goes out to have a chat with the pitcher, German. And Claflin going to make a pitching change. We will take a commercial break. When we return, we'll introduce you to the new Lady Panther pitcher right after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Hand-dipped with real milk is the only way to make a milkshake. You can't trust machines.
Now how come?
Once I got a machine-made shake from some other place, and it clanked and clunked and spit out a glop into my glass. And do you know what it was made of?
Artificial turf?
What? No. Powder.
What?
Powder.
Chowder.
Come in today for hand-dip shakes made with real milk. Only at Steak and Shake.
Now pitching for Claflin as they make a Steak and Shake call to the bullpen is number 1, Yamaya Rich, the junior from Centerville, Georgia, prepped at Fellowship Christian Academy. 5'6" righty. She comes in to face Kara Groover, who will get a swing at it. Bases are loaded. 2 outs for Kara Groover. 8th batter of the inning for the Nighthawks. Ball 1. Ball missed high, 2-0. Nighthawks lead at 9-0. We'll have to play the top of the 5th. On the outside corner, 2-1. Missed low. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that pitch missed outside. A run will walk home. Nighthawks lead at 10-0. And the bases are still loaded. So here's Hobby. First pitch missed outside, ball 1. And that one on the outside corner, 1-1. Chopped to short. Ames to Cato for the third out of the inning. Nighthawks bat around. They score 3 runs in the inning to make the score 10-0 as we head to the 5th inning of play here at the Hill on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
As a student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level. It was through the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, SAC, gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all student athletes, to affect change and to make an impact. The NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. The policies that are being put in place are speaking towards academics, they're speaking towards well-being, they're speaking towards fairness, creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experiences possible.
A lot of defensive changes. Brooke Wakenig at third. Kristen Atkins at first. Groover stays in the game at second. Kaylee Turner is at short. So just the changes on the infield as the count's 1-1. Two and two. And now the count full. Ames fouls it off, still full. She walked in her only plate appearance today. Claflin's got to score twice to extend this game. Actually, they have to score 3 times. They have to cut it to 7. Grounded. Groover, diving play, and gets the out at first. That brings up Mercedes Howes, the two-sport athlete here at North Georgia. Makes the diving catch and throw for the out. First pitch is fouled off. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Swung on and missed. Chambers with the strikeout, and the Lady Panthers down to their final out as they bring up Nigella Miller. First pitch a ball to Miller, and second pitch is fouled off, so the count's 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Chambers trying to end the game. Stay tuned for the NSN post-game report. Two balls, two strikes. Grounded back to Chambers. She fields, throws, and that's the game. Your final score, North Georgia 10, Claflin nothing. Stay tuned for the NSN postgame report right after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Your final score, North Georgia wins it 10-0 over Claflin in 5 innings. Marks the 5th 5-inning game in the past 6 doubleheaders, dating back to a 5-inning game against Pembroke back on March 18th. The winning pitcher, Kylie Smith, she improves to 22-0. She finished with 7 strikeouts to 2 walks, a combined no-hitter with her and Lakin Chambers. Kylie Smith and Lakin Chambers combined for the no-hitter. Loss goes to German. She falls to 0-2 on the year. For the Nighthawks at the plate, Sydney Sprague went 2 for 3. Marley Stowers 2 for 2 to lead the way for the Nighthawks. Game 2 coming your way in approximately 30 minutes. We'll have it for you right here, and we'll be back on the air just before first pitch. Again, your final score, North Georgia 10, Claflin nothing, here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.